Welcome back, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Got a fun little video lined up for you today. We're going to be comparing all these spotlights. So stick around to the end because you're going to see which one comes out on top. Hit that intro. So I picked these four because they're some of the brightest spotlights in the tool industry. Now I know some are saying, oh, there's no Makita, there's no this, there's no that. But they don't have a big spotlight. We will be doing a video on LEDs, lights, at another time, because I have tons of LED lights. My kids love them, I love them, they're great. I have them, they're great for everything. I love LED lights. We're gonna go over these four and find out which one is the brightest, the most comfortable, and the best for your budget. So, I had to write down some notes, there's a lot of stuff to go over here. Set them over here, out of the way. Start with the Ryobi. This is model P717. So they claim it can go or be seen from 700 yards away. They say a 700 yard beam. It has 7 3-watt Cree LEDs on the inside. It has 2 modes, high and low and off. They say it's 2,500 lumens, and you can also, it's dual power. You can have the battery pack, and then in your car you can plug in to your cigarette lighter, that little port right there. See the little dot? You can plug it in to your cigarette lighter, which is silly because then you can't set it down. I don't know. The Ryobi is coming in at, see how much she weighs, bare tool, 1.7 pounds. Not too bad. It does have a loop here, you can hook up a lanyard if you want. It's very comfortable. I do like this one a lot. I also have the old Xenon one, but we're not going to get into that. These are just LEDs. Oh, runtime. It says it can go 5 hours on a 4 amp hour battery, and that's on high. So it's not too bad. Alright, next we got the Milwaukee. This one is very interesting. I've had all these for a while now, and I like them all. Model 2354-20, just a bare tool. So they say this is only 1250 lumens. You'll see how bright this is when we do the nighttime test. It also says it's a 700 yard beam. It has 4 modes. So first turn it on. So you have the main spotlight. Then you have the floodlight, which is 4 LEDs. So you have the 4 LEDs in the corner and then the big one in the middle. So you have the spotlight, you have the flood, then you have the floodlight with the spotlight. Right. Yeah, right there. Flood and spot. This one lights up everything. It's crazy bright. And then if you hold it down, it goes into strobe mode. Okay. Seizure time. Just kidding. Stroking out there for a second. This one has got some neat features to it. It has a key mount, keyhole, whatever you call it. You mount it on the wall and rotate the head. It says the head rotates 198 degrees back and forth. It'll do 5 hours on high with a 5.0 XC pack. And this is their TrueView light technology. It also has a spot for a lanyard, hanging point, lanyard point. Battery slides on the bottom. This will fit all the Milwaukee M18 batteries up to the 12, no problem. Oh, let's see how much it weighs. Bare tool, 3.2 pounds, so it is a little bit more robust. With the 5 amp hour, 4 pounds, 13 ounces. But I like this one. So you can set it down like this, you can set it up like this, you can rotate the head. Very versatile. Next, the Ryobi. Now this one's interesting as well. Out of all the lights, Ryobi is the only brand that offers you an adjustment, adjustment wheel. Where other ones have, click, click, click. This one you can do dim to bright, which is pretty good. I like that. Click the button, and then you can adjust the light. So you can see that a little bit from bright to dim. It's kind of hard to tell now because it's bright, but we'll go over this all tonight. Head rotates 180 degrees back and forth. This one as well, they say it's a 2500 lumens. Model R8694220, B as in boy. That is a long name for a flashlight. Interesting, on the back here, it does have a 1/4x20 thread if you want to screw it onto a tripod. Light up your work area, you can screw it on there like this and then adjust the beam how you want. It does come with a nifty little belt hook. My scale would cooperate with me. Bare tools, 1 pound 13 ounces. So now, last but not least, we have the Dewalt. This one is by far the most compact and light. I'm going to weigh it with the 2-point pack on it. 2 pounds. So a bare tool. 1.6 pounds bare tool. It's the lightest. Then you throw on a 2.0 pack. Very light. Model number DCL043. Dewalt is claiming it has 1,000 lumens. The head can rotate 90 degrees only. They say it has a 508 yard beam, or it can be seen from 1,525 feet away. How they test these, I have no idea. Comes with a cool little belt hook. You can use it, won't pull your pants down. It's not bad. So this one is interesting. I like it from the hunting perspective. If you are out at night and you don't want to wreck your night vision, so you got your high, 1,000 watts, and then boom, you have a red LED, and it's actually really bright. So if you're out, 4:30 in the morning walking to your deer stand, and you don't want to spook the game, they can't see the red and the green light. This would come in very handy if you're a hunter. So at all four, this one is the dimmest. It has only 1,000 lumens, but it's light. I like it. You can set it down, adjust your head, just like all the other ones, except for Ryobi. This is the only one that you cannot rotate the head, which I feel kind of gives this one lower points, because all the other ones you can pivot, articulate the heads whichever way you want, and the Ryobi's just like, I'm a brick, I'm Ryobi. Let's see. Price point. The Dewalt, was it 89 bucks? No, 79 bucks bare tool. Ridgid, I just got this, was 69 bucks bare tool. Milwaukee comes in, it fluctuates. It goes from 109 down to 70 bucks. I've seen it as low as $69.99 and as high as 110, something like that. I got this, I think it was $99, and which irritated me because I went back to Home Depot a couple days later and it was down to $79.99. So I should have swapped it out, but I said screw it, it's only 20 bucks. Ryobi coming in, I believe, at the cheapest. This one is $54.99, I want to say, here in Minnesota at least. Yeah, 50 bucks, let's just say 50, 60 bucks for the Ryobi. It's the cheapest. If you guys didn't notice, the beginning of this video is at the old place. I shot that back, I think, in May. So we're finally finishing up the spotlight video. We're going to take the rangefinder here, walk down a block or two. We're going to range it, let you know exactly how far it is. I don't have a place where I can go 800 yards to actually test, see if it's true what they say about these spotlights. They say, 700 yard range. I can't test that far. So we're going to go down a block or two and see exactly how many yards that is. And then we're going to turn the spotlights on and see how well they work. We'll come back here and we'll wrap it up. All right, guys, so behind me is the block, way back there where the trees are. We're going to shoot the beams again so we don't bother any of the neighbors here. And let's see exactly how many yards one city block is. And then maybe we'll go down 2 blocks and see how far that is. From here, the end of the block, all the way down here, I'm getting to those trees down there, I'm getting 115 yards. All right, guys, first up, try to zoom out a little bit so you can see the back. All right, so there's my truck reflecting right there. This is the Ridgid. This is low. Let's crank her up. That's high. You can see the back trees there pretty good. Truck, trees. Well, you can barely see the trees. Let's try another one. Now we have the Ryobi. So this is full blast. There's the truck. And there's the back trees. You can see this, I think, a lot better with the Ryobi, actually. You see the back trees back there? Truck, trees. Alright, so that's Ryobi on high. Ryobi on high. And that's low. Next is the Dewalt. Alright, Dewalt. Focus in on my truck. So it glints off the truck pretty well, but not really off the back trees. Again, this is only 115 yards, guys. And of course, the box says it can go, a couple blocks. So that is the Dewalt. And that's the red spotlight beam. Can you guys see that glinting off the truck? So there's the red light, goes maybe 50 yards. It's a pretty bright red light. Last but not least, we have the Milwaukee. So here is the flood. The flood goes maybe 25 feet. Now the spot for the Milwaukee. There's the truck. Zoom in on that a little bit. So there's the truck, and then this clearly you can see the back trees, plain as day with this one. See the back trees back there? Pissing off too many people. Pretty clear. I think the winner for brightness is definitely Milwaukee. So this is the Milwaukee flood, spot and flood. Goes quite a ways. You can see how focused the Milwaukee's beam is. I mean, that hits my truck no problem. And the tree's way back there. Well, there you go, guys. I feel like it's kind of hard to do that one-handed zooming in with the camera and the lights, but clearly the Milwaukee, you can see the furthest, at least from my perspective, by far. The cone on this thing is so focused. I mean, look at that. It just channels that beam. You can see it a really long ways away. So the winner, I think, for distance is Milwaukee. Second place is going to go to the Ryobi. I felt like this one you could see almost as well, but not quite. And then third place is Ridgid, and then last is Dewalt. Sorry guys, that's just the facts. Dewalt has the smallest LEDs, the least distance, and it just has the smallest head out of all of them. Now, that's brightness goes to Milwaukee. The second category is just overall efficientness. The Ryobi, you cannot tilt the head, it cannot go up and down. It's the least option, so this one is last for that. Now, for versatility, all three of these have articulating heads, go up and down, left and right. They have mounting hooks and mounted tripods and everything. I feel the Ridgid is the best because it has the rotating head, it has the adjustable light control, and it also has all the different mounting options where it's either tripod or, what was the other one, keyhole. And then, of course, it has the belt hook, so you can hang this on your belt. It's actually pretty light. Overall, the Dewalt is the lightest, Ridgid is the second lightest, and Milwaukee is by far the heaviest. So you have to ask yourself, what are you willing to spend for a spotlight? Do you want to spend $100 and get the brightest spotlight you can possibly get? Then bam, go with the Milwaukee. If you want something a little bit cheaper, $50 is a Ryobi. But I think this is only $69 is a Ridgid. So, what are you going to use it for? But if you're an avid hunter and outdoorsman, and you walk to that tree stand at 4 o'clock in the morning, you want that big bright red light, this is one of the best red spotlights I've seen by far. Way better than those little headlamps. And this has a belt hook, it weighs under 2 pounds. Clip it on your pack, walking out to the tree stand, bam, you're golden. Don't forget guys, check out the links down below, donate to the channel, check out my Amazon affiliate links. All these will be available for sale down in my affiliate links. I always try to get you guys the best prices, so go check those out. Smash the like button, go over to Instagram, show me some love. Don't forget to like, subscribe, throw these in their playlists. Thank you guys so much. I broke 1 million views. Can you freaking believe that? 1 million views and 4,000 subscribers. So stick around until next time. See ya!